Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, late episode edition. The man in front of me is currently drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward. You are Pantelis. And we have the bottom of the barrel, guys.
We got the bottoms on the barrel.
Switch sides.
Bottom of the barrel,
today.
boys. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, let's change.
Switch it up,
Nice.
just so they know they're not watching the same episode.
Yeah, different from last week, everybody. Here we go.
There we go.
Wes Barker,
This is
Chris
weird.
Ramsay, and we got an actual bottom.
Yeah.
So
We got the barrel, we got the bottom.
Yeah.
He can be the bottom or the barrel. You choose.
But now the mic's all fucked up. He's gonna have to like rearrange everything now.
Good.
No, he's fine.
So now that you've had your iPhone for a week, how you like it?
It's still shit. Still fucking
That's not true.
shit. I like how on stage you talked shit about the phones and you were
Yeah.
staring right at me, and I was just lurking.
Yeah, dude, because the guy had this piece of shit. I was like, "The fuck is
No, he
that?"
had a Samsung.
Yeah, but did you hear the crowd?
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah, he's a fucking idiot." The whole time, dude, they were shitting on this guy for his stupid
So
phone.
the guy had a Samsung. What do you have?
I have a Google Pixel.
Okay.
Same
I have the
thing.
best Android phone.
Okay.
That's just-
Is a Samsung a shitty?
In comparison to mine,
Okay.
yes, but it's the most popular, I think, of the Android because Samsung had come out. Remember, Samsung was making phones. They cornered the market for a while.
You pick your fucking phones like you pick your haircuts, man. Like you like it, but nobody else does. It's like- I don't know.
No, but
Take a
the
swing.
Pixel is the first phone that because even Samsung I was never comfortable with it. I didn't like the OS. Pixel I was always comfortable with it. Just that the last one I got kept overheating. I kept asking for replacements. That's the only issue I had.
Is Samsung a good brand? Like, cause they make everything. Like, I'm
Yeah.
TVs.
TVs.
remodeling my kitchen, and I bought a Samsung fridge because I really like the look of it. And then I was like, I just bought I used to have a Samsung TV that they make everything.
Does it have
so-
nearby share?
It has a camera. No, but it actually has a camera on the inside of it. So when you're at the grocery store, you can go, oh, do I need milk? And then you open.
Fridge cam?
Yeah, you open the
You got there with
fridge
the camera
cam.
finally.
Yeah.
You're so ridiculous.
What is the craziest? Is it Samsung the craziest or Yamaha? Because you can be like Yamaha.
Yamaha's like-
Yamaha,
yeah.
And they make
or fucking
motorcycles?
ATVs,
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think
Yeah.
Huawei as well, right? They make like TVs and guns and phones.
Is that part of the Avatar world?
Huawei?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There used to be I don't know if you can call it a store, but in Victoriaville, there was a truck, and on the lettering, the guy's company, he made kitchen cabinets and rented canoes.
Let's go.
You told me about
Yeah,
that.
Fucking
so it was-
Renaissance man, dude.
Yeah, like some businesses kind of go
entrepreneur.
together, like a bar, restaurant,
Yeah.
or but a fucking canoe place
Yeah.
and a kitchen.
I feel like we all had a friend like that though. Like I had a friend who would like all have these side hustles all the time. And at one point when like Viagra was popping, but it wasn't like over the counter yet, like he faked his way into getting like 2,000 of them and would like sell them to us for like $20
Jesus,
a pop.
how did he fake? Were they real Viagra?
Yeah,
He got
real
them?
Viagra. He got him in like a FedEx thing from the States somehow.
Oh, fuck.
And he was making, and he was also making hot sauce on the side. Like this guy was a real Renaissance
Hot sauce
man.
and Viagra?
Yeah, he was like
I
all over
gave-
the place.
I had bought some last year.
Shout out Dave Rosa.
When I was single, I was like, I gotta get some, and I didn't like it, so I gave them all to my buddy Yan that does Suzikut. And then I asked him, and he goes, I think it fucks with my blood pressure, because apparently he gets like beet red whenever he's banging his girl, and she's like, are you okay? She keeps on asking him if he's
Hot sauce.
okay, and then he stays, since it's like but not Viagra, the one that lasts for
Yeah.
like 3 days,
Cialis.
Cialis.
Yeah,
So
Cialis.
he stays like beet red for like 3 days.
And just erect.
Yeah, so I told him, like, he told me that, and I was like, you're not using that. So he was like, no, I'm still using it. So he's
And
like,
every time you see his face
Yeah.
red, you're like, are you hard right now?
yeah.
Why didn't you like it though?
Oh, because, like, I didn't,
Your dick's got hard.
I'd rather the Viagra version than
Yeah,
the
okay, 'cause
Cialis
it's shorter
version.
lasting.
Yeah. No, I still like dick pills. It's not like, I'm not like, I do not, no, I definitely need dick pills, but I prefer the Viagra dick pills.
Yeah, did you tell him not to put it in his ass? Like that's it.
Oh, he took it. Yeah, he
It's
took it.
not one of
forgot.
those. What do they call
Suppository.
those? Suppository. It's not a suppository. The Viagra's.
That's why he's red. He's like, I keep clenching my asshole to stay in. But I had a guy in high school, I think I said it here, where he was the first one to get like pills, dick pills. They were supposed to be Viagra's. and he used to get crazy hard-ons and jerk off, and it wouldn't go down. He came to class once, and he was behind me. He was knocking. He pulled out his dick. It was a nurse was talking, and he was knocking his dick on his desk, and I was feeling it on my chair because my chair was stuck there. And I turned around and his dick out. He didn't care.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God
Oh,
damn.
my.
You remember you had those wild kids in class that would do?
Yeah.
He was that. He's a super nice kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works at Best Buy.
Does he?
Yeah, good. It's not related. You do know.
He's the TV guy.
I remember a couple years ago, like there was I saw a thing on the news that the Viagra they sold in bars was made by the bikers, right? And the way they made them blue was with paint. Instead of just like food dye, it was cheaper to just put a bit of
This is
paint.
lead paint.
And I was like, God damn. And then I'm sure people saw that and they were like, it's just a bit.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
It's not like the end of the world, right?
And like, if you're a biker, dude, you're hard. You don't give a shit, dude. You'll swallow paint.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Exactly.
complain about that shit like a pussy.
Yeah.
It's a drop of paint.
Yeah,
We eat
exactly.
worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's stuff in the shit you eat that's way worse.
Yeah.
than
Yeah, I mean, plastic every day or whatever they say, right?
Microplastics.
Microplastics.
Do you hear about the microplastic scandal? It's shrinking
Scandal?
your gooch.
Really?
Taint,
Yeah,
baby.
it's your
Plastic
taint.
is making.
Microplastics. They've been measuring guys' taints, so the distance between their balls and their asshole. Look it up. They've been-
Jokes on
it's
them.
been-
I don't even have
but
one.
that means your dick looks longer.
No,
if
no.
the balls get pulled back,
Where are you
it's
measuring from?
No, but like because
I measure from the asshole.
Because if your dick is like your dick is here and your balls are here, if the distance between your asshole and your balls shrinks, it means your balls are going
I think
back.
the whole
I don't
thing
think
goes
your-
back.
yeah, I don't think
though.
your dick is
I think
either.
everything's going back.
You're all moving
Oh,
under.
even your dick.
We're growing
just,
pussies.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's the whole thing. We're
Carriage
growing.
is sliding back.
We're
This
growing
goddamn
pussies 'cause
fucking gay
women-
agenda.
It's the only way they would tell, like in a lot of species, what the difference between the male and the female was the length of the taint. Because they had like cloacas or whatever, and like you couldn't tell if it was a male or female, so they'd measure the taint. And guys always had a longer taint, but now our taint's shrinking because the microplastics are saying. So we're
Are we-
developing full-on vaginas.
I'm not arguing that they're shrinking because they're measuring this, but are we sure that the cause is the microplastics?
That's what they're saying. They're saying you eat a credit card's worth of plastic a year. You consume a credit card's
Who's
worth of plastic.
volunteering to get their taint measured though?
Yeah, who are
Like,
these?
who
They might
is
just have
like
weird taint
who
sizes.
sees an ad and go, yeah, I can do that.
That's a quick $40, dude. I'll do it.
That's the honestly that's the
fucking
question.
embarrassing.
They're just collecting the data off the fucking dick pics.
Yeah, but it's funny when they're like, "Ooh, trunk." You're
Yeah.
like, "Wait, what?"
You know what?
My taint's fine, dude.
I want to know that you might be on something. Where'd you get this fucking data?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Who you
wonder
measuring?
if those guys do like you know how kids when you're the grown up you mark it on the wall if they mark it on the underwear.
Dude, there's a med student out there who just spent 10 years in fucking med school, dude, and like $40,000, and he's measuring taints out there.
There's something impressive though, like that they discovered this, but it's weird for the person that discovered this because there's like a cool brag that I just discovered something medical. But what? The space
You won't
between the
believe it.
asshole and the balls gets smaller.
Like, God damn it, Greg.
Like, how did you find out?
You went to school for 14 years, yeah, and yeah, what made you suspicious?
It's down to half a tongue.
Yeah.
Me and the coworkers, we were getting drunk one night, right? And I was checking out their taints. Not gay, by the way. It's science.
Broke
And
out the
then-
tape measure.
Yeah, there's something weird. You're 100 right.
I was jamming stuff up my ass and I was hitting my balls. I didn't used to hit my balls. I used to just jam stuff up.
I used to scratch the back of my nuts, dude, and now I'm just fingering my asshole. I was like, what the fuck?
So wait, so they're saying that it's changing within. Like, let's say you used to have a bigger space, now you have
Goddamn.
shorter, or the next generation is growing up with smaller.
I think it's shorter and shorter and shorter per
generation.
generation.
Okay, so my balls
Hasn't
aren't
moved.
closer to my ass.
Yeah, no, they're closer than your father's.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, your father had a long taint.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, cavemen are rocking the fucking 12-inch taint. They got their dicks in here, dude.
I'm gonna fuck you in the
His
ass.
asshole's just in his lower back,
He's
dude.
got his scooch down.
Get push-ups.
We used to that. Those Asian chicks are moving their belly buttons now. You seen that?
What?
Fuck out of here.
Oh, check this out.
With
got,
operations?
No, they got stickers and they're just trying to cheat you with like these weird little sticker things and they're pulling.
Oh, I'm into it
pulling their
weirdly.
pants up
Why?
past they're trying to make their legs look longer, so they pull their pants up past their belly button. And
Oh,
they
so
stick
look
on
at
their
aliens.
belly.
Wow.
Let's see that.
They're so crafty.
Oh, buddy, yeah.
God,
so,
they're
like,
crafty.
We got to stretch our taint the same way because they're rocking.
Yeah,
this thing
get a
pretty
fake
good,
taint.
man. I don't know.
Fake
So
dick
then-
up here and an
So
asshole
then
in the back.
you go to bang one of these chicks. You take
I
off her
think it's
pants.
in China? Is something you see this?
So you take off her
Sounds
pants,
like
and there's
China.
a sticker of a. Aren't you gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, show us that
Let's see
photo.
some photos.
It's pretty.
Does it look real though?
Yeah.
Yo,
It's kind of
Fucking
That
mouth.
looks-
that's kind of like a front pussy.
yeah. Like
Yo,
that.
that's not real. What she's showing right
The-
there?
the
Oh, the
bottom
top
one
one.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
see, they cover the bottom one and they rock.
That's
the top one.
weird.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
so
The
weird.
top one doesn't look good though.
Yeah, can I see a photo of just the top?
Oh, the
one?
bottom one looks infected.
It looks like
Yeah,
a.
show us one
Yeah.
where they've actually tricked us.
Yeah.
They don't zoom in on
Scroll
that one.
down.
Show us one without pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Well, when you cover up, like
It really does.
scroll
When you
down a
cover the
little,
other one.
so
Fools
that
you.
the white goes over
Other
the
way.
real
You gotta go
belly
the other
button.
way.
God damn it!
Go all the way.
It's like
Yeah,
asking
a
my
little bit down.
93-year-old dad to.
No, you had it. You're so close, dude. You're so close. Wait, down a bit. Down. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks real.
Yo.
That looks, yeah.
I'd
but
be
why?
fooled by that. That's a
Yeah,
magic
but why
trick,
would
dude.
you fool me? I like it either way.
That's a
But
magic trick.
don't you end up like if you're drunk and you meet her, you end up fingering her real belly button? And you're like, oh, she's so tight. She's so tight. Oh, fuck. That is not a deep pussy.
I mean, I've heard stories about Asians, but this is.
I heard they were
This is
tight,
extreme.
but this is
Your pussy smells like an asshole.
fuck.
Yeah, her asshole smells like pussy. What the hell?
Making millions from selling stickers, and they ask you how you got successful.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I wonder how much they, and it looks like, so it's not reusable, right? So you just put it on.
Yeah, it's a wear and tear. They do a lot for like cancer patients. I'm sure for like I know I've seen like they get breasts removed and then they're like
So they have stickers for
tattoos
nipples?
or stickers for nipples. It's all fake. We're all fake,
Yeah.
dude. We're all out here just trying.
I'm down for that. Though.
But who
The
cares?
tattoo I get.
Yeah, tattoo I
get
got.
it.
Yeah.
It
Does it have to be a
it must
nipple tattoo?
Yeah, but it must be weird to get like
Another tattoo,
you,
like no regrets.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You just met the girl, you whatever, and you
Yeah.
go like suck on her
And you
nipples.
go to lick it and you're like,
and you're
oh,
like,
all right.
where is this? This is fucking optical illusion. It's got to
I
be a little
wonder,
off-putting.
do you get the other nipple removed though to
Oh,
make it
to make it
feel
even?
like
I'd keep the real one.
Yeah.
And the other one like a battle scar.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Yeah.
Or
Show
you-
them what
I
they're
guess you get
they're missing.
A tattoo and a little burn so that it pops
Yeah,
up.
you get something.
Yeah.
You need something
Get a
like an
3D
implant.
effect.
An implant.
Do you need one? Maybe a tattoo of like a flower. Distract.
Or like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pasty.
A pasty.
Yeah, they have
Or just another belly button.
This brings up more questions.
You're like, how long are your legs?
I did a YouTube video one time at this. I was supposed to go to this guy. He had to say, I have all these models in my house or my studio. Come there, do magic with all these models, and just film it. I'm like, this is the dream. So I'll go there.
Male
Yeah.
models.
And then the
Oh,
one
cool.
the one chick.
Torque.
Torque.
Oh,
And,
Torque. I met Torque.
Yeah. So this one chick.
I had to stop following on Instagram. I was getting too horny. It's insane.
He's like, I say, like, you know, you're gonna have to do a lot of editing because this one chick refuses to put her top on. I'm like, okay. He's like, you're gonna blur everything. I'm like, okay. So I go in there and she's like, I want to watch magic, but I'm not wearing a top
Why? Why are you not wearing a top?
because she's got the sickest titties.
Okay.
And then she had her areolas like tattooed perfectly to look like hearts. And like you couldn't even tell, so it looked like she was just made different. She looked like an anime
But it
character.
looked good or it looked weird?
It looked
For
great,
sure looked
dude.
great.
I was like, why are your titties hearts? And then she's like, yeah, this is tattoos, whatever. And I was like, I just imagined that. And then I spent the next, I don't know, it would take me 3 hours to blur this video. I spent the next 3 weeks blurring this video.
Yeah, dude.
I was not in a rush to finish the
Dude,
video.
she's like a mythical creature.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I spent
is
3 hours
amazing.
cheating on my wife, and then I had to spend 3 weeks getting rid of the goddamn evidence.
That is cool. I like those type of body mods where you're
That's
like
what I'm saying.
You're not sure.
heart nipples. I like
Yeah.
that.
If she didn't tell me, I would have been like, wait, how did you do this?
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
I don't know if in my head I'm trying to picture it. It doesn't look good. I have to see it, like, because
Yeah.
it sounds awful.
I guess it depends on the face of the chick and her body. 'Cause
Also,
if she
cartoon
was like a
heart?
chubby, weird-looking girl,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "That's disgusting."
You're like, what are you, a Pokemon?
Yeah.
What are
What's
those
going
Hershey's
on
Kisses?
here? Yeah.
But is it a cartoon heart
Did
or
your
a real
nipple
heart?
melt? Yeah, fucking pig.
It's a cartoon heart. Yeah.
It's a cartoon heart, not a real heart.
Deformed?
What is
It just-
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. but
That doesn't look good.
That's not a good titty. That is not a good titty, dude.
Poseidon, is that your belly button?
Yo, is that Kelly's titty, dude?
fuck, that is what it is, but that's not what I
But look
saw.
at the other one. Oh, look at the other one, dude. Looks like pastrami. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
these are-
Yo, we
That's a
can't
giant
show
one.
that.
This
The fuck?
All of these.
that's not what I saw.
No, that's the one. That's what you saw.
That's not what I saw.
He's like so hot.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Well, that was all right.
That was
Yeah,
just
the
an emoji.
heart with the fucking
Besides, you're not
devil.
showing this on
Well, I
stream?
like the heart piercing.
Star.
Well, it's on the TV. You can see it on like. 'Cause the
Yeah,
light
distance.
shot.
Yeah.
The heart piercing is nice.
What?
I like the heart piercing.
Not at all.
No, that's
Yeah,
looks
no.
like garbage.
Disgusting.
What you talk about?
It's garbage wrapped around your titty.
And why is
Yeah, the
it
pig
that
one.
it's just dudes? It's
Someone-
all.
Yeah.
It's all.
Someone
And
did a-
one random
Someone
baby.
did a pig.
Yeah.
Someone did a pig. Go to the left.
What?
Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yeah, what's that?
So it's a pig.
Oh, that's funny.
That's good.
I thought they were pierced. Okay. Crazy.
What are
What
you
are you
right?
doing?
Cat's anus tattoos.
It's already in your
Oh,
search
yeah.
history. That's weird.
Yeah.
He's been, oh yeah, these.
Do you remember
For
the
the
Oh
belly
yeah.
button?
the guy that got pranked on the UK show?
Right. Yeah, they gotta like tattoo their friends,
Yeah.
and you got that. That's pretty funny.
That's funny.
That's it. Oh, I like the one with the monkey getting fingered.
Oh.
Where's
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
the belly
That-
button.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it seems like a tattoo you get in Thailand.
People are getting creative.
But that's a type of tattoo that's funny the day you get it.
Yeah.
And then when you hit like 61, you're like,
Grandpa.
what the fuck
Dude, not
have I
even
done?
hours later.
Yeah, yeah.
Hours
Yeah,
later,
you
you're
get
like,
that
"Ah."
at 30 and 31, you're already planning
Yeah,
your suicide.
absolutely, dude.
How am I gonna explain this on my next date? What, you take off your shoes? Like, why is there a monkey fingering
Yeah.
another monkey?
I like funny tattoos, but they're like funny, and then they're like, oh, you're an idiot for getting that. I got a few where I'm like, yeah. Tattoo guy was like, are you sure?
When the tattoo guy asks, "Are you sure you know there's
dude,
a
a
problem?"
few of them.
One that I saw that was I thought was hilarious was John Bovey.
Yeah.
Getting John Bovey instead of Bon Jovi. For some it made me laugh. So John Bovey.
So,
And I was like,
Was it
oh,
no
that's
regrets?
good. That's-
No
yeah,
regrets is
yeah.
ridiculous. Because that's a tattoo you regret.
That was, yeah. Especially like the first person who did it, it was an actual mistake. But then people are like, that's funny,
Yeah.
I'll do that. But then other people don't get that it's a joke. So they're like, that's not how
That's
it's
how you
spelled.
spell it.
No, but it's
You
for the
retarded.
joke.
It's for the
Okay.
culture.
That's very funny.
I like the one people that like they get like the commemorative one, like like a flower on the day that their kid died, but their kid's still alive. No, is that too much? Okay, well, all right.
Like,
I love
it's a future
watching-
date that they're
I
planning.
actually love watching people
Yeah.
get commemorative tattoos of their family members.
Yeah.
But like the eyes are too close together. There's just some.
Yeah.
It looks like they melted in a fire. Like there's like always like if the eyes are off, dude, it's an alien.
It-
I
It's
avoid
uncanny
faces.
valley. You
Avoid-
can't tell it's the person.
Avoid faces all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
I got a few faces, and I got Bill Murray here
Yeah, you
on
got
my
Bob
leg.
Saget.
I got Bob. yeah.
I remember like when face tattoos started becoming good.
Yeah.
Because I started getting tattoos when they didn't know how to fucking
No, they weren't
make
good.
proper faces. And then I saw one guy that had a good face, and I was like, fuck, I should get a tattoo of my mom. And then, but I was like, they're just gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna be like, why do you have an old whore?
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, that's your mom. She's like, why is there an old whore in here?
I'd rather get names, symbols,
Yeah.
like art like that, where I know that no matter what, even if it goes bad, I'll just look a little off. But a face that looks off, like a guy that, like, it looks like he has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
It's
Imagine, someone's like, oh, is it, why do you have someone with Down syndrome? That's my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, why does this guy have Down syndrome? It's my mother.
weird. Yeah.
Why does this guy have Down syndrome? That's my mom.
Is that your boy?
But it was like actually done perfectly.
Yeah.
Just how it
Oh, I'm
is.
sorry. The tattoo artist must have sucked. He was amazing. That's not a tattoo. It's an actual picture that they fucking.
Yeah, he ironed this on.
She proved it every step of the way. She's like, yep, that's me.
like look into a mirror.
Oh, this is funny. This is
Oh,
so funny. The face, dude. That is so
Oh,
funny.
the fucking
Oh, that chick's got a face on her face.
That Freddie Mercury one is arguably good. I like that one
It's a
That's a-
caricature.
because
Oh,
that
yeah.
would get me to
the
laugh.
baby that looks like a burn victim
Oh,
right
yeah.
next
God.
to him.
That's That's
That one.
terrifying.
That one's not
That
good.
one
The
is,
face tattoo on the face is a whole other level.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, the face tattoo on the face.
She's pretty
It's
too.
crazy.
Like, what's
Yeah,
ruined her
she's
life.
a good looking. Or she? Oh, look at the one next to this one.
Jesus Christ.
That's The Exorcist.
I like how the tattoo artist took time to whiten the eyes, though. He's like, we got to do the white now.
And he didn't
And he
even
goes in.
center her on the arm.
Yeah, dude.
So it's just like she's a little
Towards the armpit.
Holy man.
But like, because when you're getting a tattoo, you have to get the white done at the
my
very end,
God.
right? And the tattoo artists love doing white, by the way, because it's like the final touches. It never stays, but it looks good for pictures. And every time the white comes on, you're like, oh, do we have to? And they're like, yeah. And it's like another hour, and you hate it. Everybody getting tattoos hates the white. But this one, they were like, no, we got to do the white. And it made a difference. They're like, the whites are, oh, God.
Fucking Marilyn Monroe.
Jesus Christ,
Is that
melting
Whoopi-
Monroe.
Is that Whoopi Goldberg?
That's Bob Gnarly.
Okay.
That was nicely done.
Fucking Christ.
Holy whoopsie Goldberg.
Whoopsie. Oh, why does the guy have racist?
It looks like casist, honestly.
You know what's funny is he doesn't know this, but even without the tattoo, we could tell. we didn't need that.
Yo, go back. Imagine fucking the guy on the right's mouth in prison.
Fuck you.
Look at that, eh?
Look at the fuck you guy. Imagine
Chomp your
fucking that
dick
guy's
up,
mouth.
dude. That guy, that's what he did in prison. He's like, I'm not giving no blowjobs when I go to prison.
Oh my god, these people. What is that?
There's a toilet paper roll in his mouth.
Oh, that Jack Black
The
one's
Jack
not bad.
one, Jack Black one looks
fine.
good.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fuck is that
Fuck.
right after Jack Black? Jesus Christ.
Are those glasses or tattoo glasses?
think those are
Because I was
glasses.
like, that tattoo glasses.
Is that
pretty
Jeffrey
good,
Dahmer?
Looks like real glasses. What is he typing?
People with horn mods. Oh, yeah. These fucking
Yeah.
freaks, dude.
But
What
they
the
also
hell?
have seen documentaries where they complain. I don't know why I can't get
get
any
a
work.
job. I seen that too.
You don't know why? Wild guess. Just try
And
something.
they're like, it's discrimination. I'm like, yeah.
just try something. Just guess. Give me one guess on why they're not hiring you. You fucking Diablo-looking mutant.
Yeah, dude. There was a comedian talking about like how Gen Z is like, like, because we complained if we had tattoos we couldn't get jobs, like our millennial generation, right? But like now millennials are the bosses. And we're hiring people with face tats. And they're like, I'm not going to work. And they're like, no, you need to work and we'll hire you. And they're like, what? Now they're working at like Best Buy with like face tats and shit. And we're like, no, it's totally fine, dude. You're cool. And they're like, fucking shit. Fuck the establishment, but we're hiring them.
It says cum slut on his cheek.
Yeah, it's very funny. We're like, no, we accept you.
What do they have to do now to not get a job?
Yeah, to not get a job.
You need horns.
Yeah, you gotta
We
get
haven't
horns.
accepted the hornies.
Yeah.
They're gonna accept them soon. They'll be like, wear a hat. Because
Yeah.
if you have horns and you
Yeah.
put a
You saw
hat
the
on,
face like the horns over their eyelids.
If
and
they
stuff?
get their own pronoun, it's over.
sunglasses, put glasses on.
Yeah. I saw that one guy. You see that? Guy has like a tumor here, and he just like he hangs his glasses on it.
Oh yeah, that
gross.
looks
Amazing.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of that.
I'm sure he could, but I mean, he gets the ladies.
That's disgusting.
Got a sunglass rack.
Yeah, sunglass rack on your face.
So like
Pretty
that's
sick.
so impressive.
Yeah.
Remember when chicks like to do the jobs?
Yeah.
Now you need tumors. The line, bro, it's too hard. They keep moving it.
They do. Yeah, we're giving everyone jobs now. We don't care. You got to work.
I didn't think about that, but you do have a point that it is more accepting because when I was young, I remember they said never get a tattoo.
Yeah.
The second you get a tattoo, you won't be employable.
Yeah.
You know the airline, like for WestJet, for example, my wife works there, and they still have like a no visible tattoo rule.
Really?
It's insane.
Because there's a lot of airlines that don't. A lot of
Yeah.
airlines you're allowed to have
Yeah,
visible
not
tattoos.
a lot, but like half now.
I've
Air
seen a few.
Canada,
It's
you're
Yeah.
allowed.
growing. It's growing, but yeah, but it's still really fucking strict in some places. I'm
Still
like,
no swastikas though.
what year are we
Yeah.
at?
What? What year is it?
Yeah. This is Canada. What do you mean?
This is Canada. You tell me the Hindi people can't have
Can't
their
put
symbols?
4 hockey sticks together?
Yeah, what is this?
God damn.
This is the land of hockey sticks.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Never thought of it looking like 4 hockey sticks.
That's
He's
all
just a
I
hockey
think of.
fan.
That's all
That's a
I
very
see.
Canadian thing,
That's
actually.
all I see when I look at it. What do you see?
I thought they were a great club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy.
So you guys were in Japan?
Yeah,
We were in Japan.
How was that?
It was fucking incredible.
buddy. We went to like the Denny's of sushi places, and it was still the best sushi.
The best
we've
sushi.
ever
we've
Oh,
ever
really?
had. Oh,
Yeah, like we went. Like, we got to eat some fucking. You forget when we go for Japanese food around here, we just eat like some sushi and call it a day. We went for Japanese food every meal, every day, and we didn't eat sushi till day 5.
No,
We're
dude,
like,
ramen
we better
was
go eat.
good.
Oh, ramen was so good.
Fuck. Their food's so good.
Going to these little shops, and you're like, is this a brothel? Are they gonna serve me soup, whatever? And it's just so exciting.
Are they big on soups and brothels?
I don't know, man, but like I didn't know
They're
where
big on
we were
brothel.
ever.
Well, they're big on hostess clubs.
yes.
What's that?
So they call them girls clubs or hostess clubs, but there's also boy clubs.
Where the boys hang out? Let's do it. Boys
So-
club.
No, yeah.
Boys club.
So it's fucked up. Like when you get to Shinjuku, like downtown, you see these giant billboards like Times Square, massive LED billboards with like these fucking dudes that look like anime characters, like Shroom Eagle, and it's like him smoldering at the camera, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And
he's a gay prostitute.
Nope, he's a straight prostitute.
Nice.
Here's the thing in Japan is that you go to girls' club, you pay for company. Right, so we went to a girls' club. Most beautiful women you've ever seen in your life, like just hanging out casually, and you're buying champagne, which is like $300-400 a bottle. So they hang around and laugh at your jokes.
Also, that the club makes money.
Yeah, and they make money.
They're hostesses.
Right, there's like 6-7 of them around 2 of us, right? And we're just like laughing and stuff, and they're laughing at every single thing we're saying. At first,
they don't
we're
even
like,
speak the language.
Well, at first we're like, this is bullshit, dude. What the fucking fake bullshit? An hour in, we're like,
drinks
hey, so
in.
anyways, I had this other idea, and they're
That's
just
how it
like,
became
oh,
an
you're so
industry.
crazy and smart, and we're like, oh, thank you. You lose track, dude.
No, but if we're being honest, right?
Yeah.
You deserve the bombing.
they-
You
do
deserve
they
the 2 bombs, right?
understand English?
Yeah,
And they're like,
okay. A lot of them speak like 5 languages. They're super
Okay.
smart and like in
So
med
happens when you
school.
fuck around, you found
Because they
out.
don't fuck. It's just for
Because
hanging
it'd be
out.
amazing if they didn't understand, but they just tell them to laugh. So then you could tell them, I'm here because my wife just died. Ha ha ha! You crazy!
But then there's
You're
boys
so
clubs.
crazy American.
Chris and I walked out of one though because we went to another place. We're like, we just want to get a drink. We're like, fuck, it's another girls' club. So we're like, whatever. These girls are there talking to us. We're trying to be like low. We realized we were doing all the heavy lifting in this conversation.
Yeah.
we were like entertaining them.
We
We're
are
like,
so
"Wait,
entertaining."
What the fuck? Pay us, bitches, because it was so frustrating because we just wanted to have a drink and it's just like everywhere you go, you got to pay for company. It's like, why? You should pay me, man.
This guy's pulling out fucking cards from her fake belly button.
Literally doing card tricks, and they're like, their minds are blown. But the thing is, over there, like the culture, the way it's shaped, the guys aren't forward with women. Right? It's very like someone like, you want to be my girlfriend? Like that's the type of.
So when you're forward, they panic.
Like
They-
borderline autistic?
like yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Like they
Is
don't.
that why they bow? That maybe like they saw an
but they
autistic
bow,
guy just.
they bow, and they're like,
okay.
and everything's
looking
like,
for her belly button.
And if it's like, they're like, oh, everything's taboo. They're like, oh, shame. It's like a whole thing, dude. And when you see this happen, you realize that the girls, they just want to be talked to normally, and they can't because guys are like, either they're groping you.
That's
in
too
the
much.
clubs, they're like fucking literally grabbing your ass and shit, like, which is super weird. Yeah, it's very gropey
why you can't
if
bring
you go
it
in
to
the
Japan.
clubs. But the girls hate it. And so the girls want to get away and they just want to have a good conversation. So they go to the boys' club. And the boys' clubs are more popular than the hostess clubs. These things are on giant billboards. And dude, I'm walking out. It was like 7 a.m. I was getting coffee and people were still stumble drunk in the roads of Shinjuku. And they were like screaming, grabbing these boys like, why are you leaving me? And the guys are like, ugh, and like walking away, dude. This is so fucking
Can I
wild to
go
me.
as a part-time when I'm there as a part-time
boys
boys
club?
club, and I'm just there and I'm like, hello, Asian ladies,
Yeah.
and I'm just doing my fucking stuff. Can I do that?
Yeah, but the thing is, they look like 12-year-old girls, the guys, right? They're like no facial hair.
that's why I'll make fun of them.
Yellow hair out to here. Like
Look at these
chains.
fruits. Am
It's
I right,
very
ladies?
bizarre.
Am I right?
It's literally an alternate reality.
It is so weird.
On our planet,
Yeah.
in this dimension, an alternate reality
Yep.
you can go live in. There's no worries. Oh, it's no worries. Like people obviously leave here and go there and live there and never come back. When you go there once, you're like, oh, no mystery. If you're into this alternate reality at all, you're like, I'm living in fucking Blade Runner.
Well, I
It
keep
is
telling
so
people the
whole
way I
other
see
world,
it.
dude.
I've never been there, and to me, it's the closest thing on planet Earth. If you stay in the first world, that if you go there, it feels like another planet. It's the obviously you could do it if you go to Rwanda, but you don't know what I'm saying. In the first world,
Yeah, no one wants to go to that planet.
yeah, it feels like a different planet, and I'm right. It
It's
does.
amazing. The boys' club, they get boys to find diamonds.
Yeah. Dude, the boys
dig.
have AKs.
They put gunpowder in their cocaine,
Yeah.
dude. Brown. Let's go.
Bro, these boys are wild. They're fucking chop people's heads off. That's the boys' club, baby.
I never saw that movie.
It is fucked up.
Rwanda forever.
Rwanda forever. Yo, it's so the boys' club. Can you just hang out with the boys if you're not trying to bang them? Like, can you? Be
We
like,
didn't go
"It's
to the boys' club.
boys.
We didn't go to the boys' club.
Can gay guys go?
No, straight guys.
I'm sure they
Or
can.
straight guys.
Yeah, because it's all about company, and some girls go to girls' clubs too, just for company.
Because
And so-
it must be less annoying, like if you just want to drink,
Yeah.
just having a bunch of fucking dudes.
Yeah, we didn't meet any straight guys. We don't know what they were doing. but-
we saw a lot of those boys club dudes hanging out in like the ramen shops that we were eating at, and they're all like literally dressed in like they have like $9,000 worth of clothes on them, like off-white shit and like designer. They're getting paid literally like $2,000 to $10,000 a night at these big
Yo,
clubs.
I'm moving.
Christ.
I'm moving. I'm
They call
starting
them
my boys'
players.
club.
By the way, if you go to Japan, you're like, oh, what do you do? And somebody says, I'm a player. Like, that's what they are. They work at these boys' clubs, and they're making fucking like millions of dollars.
I can
just to
imagine
hang
me
out.
and Mike, they're like idiots. I'm a player, and we're like, oh,
And
what
they
do you
fuck.
play?
They fuck
Yeah.
too, but like not at the bar. The bar is like just for like company and stuff, but they'll whore themselves out for
Obviously.
girls that want like they want that connection, but they can't get it.
That's weird.
It's very bizarre.
But fascinating.
Yeah. It fucked me up when I was like, what the fuck? Like, women pay to hang
Do
out
they
with
have
guys?
regular bars though that aren't?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we weren't trying hard to find them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, dude, I found a bunch of good-looking dudes that want to spend time
We're
with us.
everywhere, though.
The first night we're there. We go. We're like, let's go fucking get a real like Tokyo experience. We this
So
bar.
funny.
We walk in there and this guy's like, Chris Ramsay, and then Chris like, huh? And he's like, you guys are here, and he gives us these like bracelets. Next thing you know, we're on a pub crawl with fucking 150 Australians and
Tourists.
British guys.
Yeah, nobody's Japanese.
Yeah,
And we're just part of a pub crawl.
Oh, okay, but like Chris is like every time he gets recognized, he gets so excited, right? So he was like, yeah, we'll do this the whole night, you know.
Wizard. Did they put my name up on the screen at one point in this like
No
shitty
one
club?
cheered.
It was so funny.
And he's like, I'm Jamie motherfucking Fox.
It's quite crazy. This motherfucker. So
It
I
was
want
great. It was so
So
funny.
if you go to this club, you can't just chill with your boys and hang out. You have to get one of these workers.
So the drinks you're ordering are on a menu and they're all overpriced.
Okay.
And they come with the company.
So you can't like if you walk in there, you know automatic like you can't
You can't just sit
chill.
in a corner
I
and
can't
look
just
at
be like,
girls.
listen, bitch, let me
Yeah.
drink my drink. Me and the homie, we're talking business. You
No.
can't do that.
I did one of those one time. I really wanted a drink in Europe. I forget what country, and it was a thing like that. And I think they were prostitutes. I'm not even sure, but I went in and I was like, I really want a drink.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, but here you have to drink with a woman. And I was like, I'll pay extra just to
drink alone?
drink alone. Because I didn't want to have
How
some
insulting
some
for the woman.
No, but I didn't want to like chit chat
course.
with a prostitute.
Strangers, yeah.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to, and yeah, if it was a prostitute, I knew like
Yeah.
there are sex workers that are interested.
course.
But just I didn't want to have
feel like
this,
I just wanted to
this
drink.
girl going, "Oh, you're so handsome." I'm not handsome. I just want to fucking drink at 7
Yeah, but you know
in the
what?
morning.
They're good at it though. That's what I figured out. I
Yeah.
was like, at first, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a bunch of airheads
They
laughing
spoke
at
English.
everything I say. They spoke like multiple languages. Dude, I can show you a picture of one of them.
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture of one of them. We won't bring it up on
No.
but I'll show you a picture of one of them, and you're gonna go, "What the fuck is that? Is she real?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
You think it's possible that it was a lady boy?
no, dude.
Okay.
Go through any one of those.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you're dealing with. Like 5 of those. You're like, how is this even? Why are they talking to me?
Because you're paying them.
Yo, but I see all
Yeah.
her activities. God
What I
damn,
see?
dude, she's making money.
Oh Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, go through. Scroll through.
Whoa.
The boys are going to Japan.
That's
God damn, she's
it's
a
insane,
good-looking girl,
dude.
yeah.
They were all like this. That's what I'm saying. You're like sitting around. You're like,
I gotta keep you away from
why?
Japan.
Why am I
You're a
here? Why
problem.
are you
What's
talking to
also
me?
like
And then I
bigger,
remember,
dude? You're a
oh,
problem. I
because we
can't have you
spent
in Japan.
fucking $600 tonight. That's why.
Fucking
and
there, you're
it-
taking
what-
over
when you
brothels.
get
So
drunk,
I
they-
can't have
they-
you.
they trick
You're
you.
bigger than you're
Yeah,
bigger
they
than
trick, but they're
security. I
super
can't have
good
that.
at it, dude. They're clever and they're smart and
You're
they're
a
funny
problem in
and
Japan,
they're
bro.
witty and they got jokes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man, this is Japan.
you're making your
see them
fucking
like
money here.
student
I
kids.
get it. It's not just pretty and pay
Yeah.
for me. They know what they're doing.
They're worth it, man.
These girls though, they travel the world. They're like in Dubai
Yeah,
one
you
day
see-
and fucking whatever.
But it's
They know what they're
expensive. You're
doing.
paying $300 a drink.
It's like $600 for like a bottle of champagne or some shit, and they're drinking too, and like it's a whole thing, and they get a cut. I think the way it
Obviously,
works.
you get a
Obviously,
cut.
Yeah,
that's-
we were with our buddy. We were with our buddy Cyril, so he's like taking us out because we never experienced anything like this. And so I think we went to karaoke first, then we went to this place, and everything was on the arm. So everything was paid for us because this guy's like a big deal down there. So it was
Is that
nice.
an expression in English?
was-
On the
it
arm?
was on
or
the
it's
arm.
just in
That's
French?
not in English.
Yeah,
It's
on the arm.
just-
Yeah,
No.
Italians say it.
Oh, really?
It's on the
That's
arm.
not, they're not
Never
English.
heard
Yeah, it's like a mafia thing.
Okay. Because I've heard that in French. Never heard it in
Yeah,
English.
so-
I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
On the arm.
Yeah.
Never heard of
I
it.
like those expressions though. That you're like, that sounds like I know what that means.
Yeah.
But it sounds
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
You know what I meant. It was on the arm.
When you continued, I understood.
Yeah. Context-wise, I was like,
Yeah.
I
Fair
get the
enough.
content, but when you said it was on the arm,
Dude,
I was like,
if
keep
you were a
going.
hostess, dude, you'd be fucking laughing so hard.
if I was the host, I'd be like, oh, nice arm. It's on the arm. Yeah,
Cringe Ramsay is
Like
so
in
funny.
Italy.
magic arm. Where the cards at? And it went crazy. You have belly button?
Look how high my belly button
So
is.
what else was good about Japan though, other than this dirty talk we're talking about with these dirty, you know, like
Honestly, it was wild. Like at one point, we took a subway or a train. We went to Odawara, which is like an 1.5-hour train ride outside of Tokyo. Very much countryside. Very much. I'm a gaijin over there. Like this is like that.
That's
means
a
like,
racist term for foreigners.
It just means it literally means
Yeah.
foreigner. And that's like how
Dirty
they treat
foreigner,
you.
or-
no, it's
No,
a
just foreigner, and it's
Okay.
like they don't
That's
get
fine.
very many of them out of the city.
Yeah, so they're like gaijun.
They're staring, pointing, you know, they're saying things. But in the train, this was so fucked up because Japan, you'd think is like this tame, everybody's polite and nice, but they got a word for it, and I forget what it is, but like they have like two faces in Japan. They'll fucking like talk behind your back. They'll talk behind your back, but they also really polite to your face. Like you're gonna leave there if you're oblivious, thinking everyone's so fucking nice.
But
here.
they're talking all kinds of racist shit.
There really are, and so we're on a train to from Odawara coming back to Tokyo, and it is the train's filling up. We sit down, we have our spots, which is nice, but then the train fills up right as it gets closer to Tokyo, and it's like people are standing up. We still have our seats. This girl beside Wes and I, like between us, like gets up. She's whatever. This person gets up, leaves. And this 84-year-old lady, right? Like typical old, cute, sweet Asian lady, super like she's 4'4". She's she's
Hunched
like
over, like-
inching her way. She's like, oh, sees the seat. She's like, oh, this chick, maybe 23, fucking moves her out of the way, dude. I'm not even joking. Like she was like this, about to sit down, like this, and goes.
No.
And looks at her phone. And no one batted a fucking eye.
You didn't say
really?
anything?
If you're in New York, dude, that shit doesn't fly. They'd be like, get the fuck off the you.
Yeah.
Who
Wait,
the
but
fuck do you
you
think
didn't
you
say
are?
anything?
Why
Like,
didn't you say
Pretending
anything?
Japanese. Oh, like
No,
that.
everybody just went kind of like this, and she went like that, and the old lady was kind of bewildered. I got up and gave her my chair.
Good.
I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
and
Oh,
she
that's
was,
how we're ending the story now.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Chris got up and totally get it.
yeah.
You really, I did not. I sat there and went like, wow, that's
We both looked
hardcore.
at each other, we're
and
like,
then Chris
the
got up
fuck?
and I was like, oh, that was the move. But I was just
Yeah.
like, damn, lady.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, go ahead. She was so surprised.
Yeah.
Tattooed gaijin with fucking beard and shit. I'm like the scariest thing she's ever seen in her life. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. And I was like, yeah, no problem. This is fucked up. Like, no one said anything.
And the girl didn't care.
That's
Did you
the-
guys say anything? You're like,
No,
hey,
no. Didn't say anything.
She
That's
was
the
just,
culture.
She was just doing this, man. She was right in.
That
her
is the
fucking-
culture. If someone's getting fucked over, everyone just looks away. Like, no one wants any confrontation.
Dude,
I've
he
noticed.
would rule the land.
Yeah.
Like I think if someone on that train was getting like fucking
Beat
there's
up?
something going down, like yeah, it would be worse than any other place in the world. People would just be like,
Like China, when I went to China, it was different than that. People like confront each other.
Oh.
One of the guys I was with, he was kind of chubby, and everyone, wherever we'd go, if they spoke English, they'd be like, "You fat." You fat, you fat, like just fucking, like you fat.
Super honest.
Yeah, it's
They're just all
yeah.
autistic. They're just like, I call it as I see it.
You fat. The guy's like, I'm Chinese.
Yeah, when it happened, I was like, "That's
You're like, "That's my
fucking
name."
weird." That and he was like, "Yeah, no, it happens a lot here."
Wow.
You fat.
wanna
Imagine how shitty that is.
No, in Japan, they'll be like, oh, you're the most beautiful person.
I want to go
And they'd be like,
sumo
"You
next
fat."
time, man. We gotta watch sumo. Next
That's what we're
time.
doing. I'm going for my 40th. I'm getting Cyril's taking us to sumo.
You keep saying
When is-
us
wait,
and I, but
You're
When
coming,
is your
dude.
Okay, all
40th?
right, good.
March, but I'm going in April.
Yo, okay.
Sakura season.
The fucking Odawara, like one of my favorite memories of Japan. You just reminded me. You said Odawara. We took go there on the train before Chris was so chivalrous, and
Taxi?
and we take a taxi, and we're taking this taxi, and we're going way out to the fucking this small ass town, and it's really far, and we didn't really underestimate how far it was, I guess. And we're going there, and we're watching the meter go up, and we're looking around at all the signs that are all in Japanese, but we can read them basically saying cash only.
Oh.
And after we're an hour into this, and Chris goes, "How much do you have on you?" And I go,
We're
"I don't know."
counting like
And we're like counting on it,
pennies.
and then we're like watching. We're like, it's gonna be close, right? And then we get there, and we're like getting really, really close, and then we're like, and stop.
Yeah.
To the guy, he's like, huh? And we're like, stop now, stop now.
No card.
And he stops, and we're like, okay. And then we just give him the exact amount that we stopped at. And
Yeah.
we just have to walk now.
And we had to find an ATM because
all closed.
nowhere like 50% of the places cash only.
yeah.
And
Really?
so for a place that's technologically advanced,
Blew our minds.
dude, we went to a ramen shop.
I like this.
Right, and it's like they have this like Blade Runner-esque dystopian display of all the ramen foods, like a little machine with like buttons glowing in this like dingy little ramen shop, and you had to put cash in, press a button, and it goes clang, and it gives a ticket, and you give it to the chef. That's how you paid for food in that
looks
restaurant.
like it's in the future, but it's like what they thought the
Steampunk.
future was in 1950 or something.
Yeah.
It's so fucking wild.
It is very bizarre, dude. It is very. You got to have cash on you if you go to Japan. We were
used-
pulling out so much money constantly. Like
I used to be a big cash guy, and like I was like, I'm always gonna pay cash. Cash is so much better. And last month, 2 of my credit cards stopped working, and so I had to pay cash for everything. And so I was always walking around with like fucking $94 in quarters and toonies, and I was like, "This, I fucking hate this.
sucks.
I fucking hate this."
it sucks, dude. And Japanese people hate when you when your cash is crumpled. Dude,
Really?
we went to this one shop. I went to this one shop. It was like a Starbucks or whatever, and I waited for like an hour, dude. And I'm like, everybody's like this short. I'm just standing there with my fucking mask on, and like there's like an hour of wait. I'm waiting for this, and I'm like, yeah, can I get a coffee? He's like, yeah, well, that'll be whatever. And I pull out a bill, and we've been out drinking. It's all fucking whatever. And I'm like, here you go. And he goes, oh, no. And he takes the bill and he starts fucking massaging it like this. And he's like, no. Going like this. And then opens the drawer, like lifts and puts it under by itself in the
really?
drawer. Yeah, he was. I
dirty
I brought
gaijin money.
shame to his family by bringing that.
Some
dude.
You know-
North Korea dollars.
Yeah, dude.
Because
he
of
did
you,
not
that guy's
like me.
committing suicide.
Yeah, 100%.
He did not like me. He's like, I cannot offer this to anyone. I have to get rid of this somehow.
And
He's
you go
very
to
nervous.
these little shops and you sit down at like there's like a table, you just grab a spot, but there's menus, buttons, but also waiters and things.
Yeah,
and
iPads
you're like,
only.
How do you order anything ever? We're like-
iPads only, right?
yeah, but I don't even know. And then we pushing buttons, but then nothing comes.
That's
Like,
so funny.
Did they get it? Do they know what to do? Do I know?
Because it was all in Japanese. Even like the go order button,
Yeah.
and then we kept getting error, and I'm like, did that work? Did we order too much
And
food?
I'm ordering
Do they-
on the iPad, but I
Yeah.
know I'm paying cash to somebody. Who do I give that
so
to?
bizarre.
I guess the whatever order is the green button.
That's what we
I do.
thought, but we hit it multiple times and it wasn't
Dude, it
working
runs
because
like
it would.
like a casino machine, right? There's like things pop up and ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
ding,
and then you get like,
there's
and you get a
lights,
voice,
and
"Shut up, and you're like, what the fuck did I do? Everything has a cute voice, by the way.
Everything's like anime.
Dude,
Yeah.
everything has a cute voice. You go on the escalator, it's like, and you're like, what the fuck was that?
I was drunk and high a lot and confused 99%
Yeah,
of
dude.
the time.
Everything talks to you. Taxi doors open by themselves. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't open them. They park there and they go poop because of germs and stuff. And then it's like, and you get in the car, you're like, what the fuck? And the TV's talking to you and it's like ads and like and they're all like fucking.
The show you're watching is this big. It's just all pop-up ads.
Yeah, it's
around it.
pop-up
wild.
ads everywhere. Dude, it is crazy.
Are we gonna do this?
Yeah, 100%.
We're gonna end up
Yeah,
Japan.
I'd like to go.
Come
to
with me in
Japan.
April.
It depends. All I want to know is the flight tickets. Are they reasonable?
No. Sakura season,
They're
though, is worth
insane.
it, though. It's
Sell your
cherry
iPhone.
blossom. Yeah, sell your iPhone, you get a one-way.
Yeah.
It's 1,400 each way.
It's
crazy, bro.
2,500 round trip for sure.
It was $6
Well,
grand
with
first
aeroplan
class.
Don't
points,
go
like
first class,
if
come
you
with me.
get like 2 or 3 credit cards, you know, like JJ Walker was saying, you sign up for credit cards that give you 100,000 aeroplan points if you sign up.
No
Sign
wonder
up
this guy's
to
credit
3
cards weren't
cards.
working, dude. He's
Yeah.
fucking frauding the
Yeah.
system.
No, yeah, I had 2 cards and I was fucking pissed. I was pissed, but then I found out it's because both of them. I thought it was because I was traveling too much, so they thought they were
they
fake.
canceled.
But both of them, they were like, "Did you order stuff on this website?" And they were both like weird. Like one of them was a bridal website, and the other one was some like fucking some other bullshit
sketch.
that I didn't
You
even
got
know what it
scammed.
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I got scammed twice.
Yeah.
But then I had no other card. All I had was my Visa card that I don't know the pin. So I'd be like, okay, like this week I was out of town and I bought supper and it was like $1,100. So I was like, okay, I was like, can you just give me like a bunch of bills under 250? And then
you
I was
keep
like,
tapping
yeah, and it worked. I was worried though. I was really worried because I figured maybe after
That's
3
funny.
times the
This is
card would be
suspicious.
like, this is a fucking piece of shit.
Dude,
that stole
You
the
tapped
card.
it a dozen times.
I still, yeah.
My credit card didn't work at that one hotel. Remember this? I was like
Dude,
trying.
you didn't have your credit card.
Oh, I didn't have my credit card.
It was my credit card that wasn't
That's
working
right.
because
I forgot my credit cards. I went to
Yeah, his
Japan
credit card's like, there's no way this fucker's in Japan.
without my credit card, so I'm like, I've got pictures of my credit card, so I'm like, can we do this? It's got my name and everything, my ID. Dude, I was there for like 2 hours. She was writing things down, calling the credit card company. Eventually, it worked
Did it
out.
work?
Yeah, it
Oh,
worked out
fuck.
eventually, but it was a hassle.
I bought a thing a couple months ago and my card got declined, and I'm so used to I was so used to being poor. Now when my card gets declined, I'm sure that they're right. and
There's a
I'm wrong.
problem.
And I was like, I gave a card. I owed like $20 to the credit card company, so I knew I had like thousands available, and it was $100 purchase. And she
Run
was
it
like,
again.
"It's not working." And I was like, "I'm sorry."
I'm defeated.
And then she was like, "No, but just we could
Try it
we'll
again."
put it in." And I was like, "It's not gonna work."
I can't go home. I live here now.
Yeah.
I have a new trick in my show where I need a diaper. Okay, and now I'm not a dad. I've never bought diapers before, and I'm doing. I go to the store and I'm like, I'm doing that new trick tonight, and I'm buying beer. And I'm like, I need to get a fucking diaper,
Like adult or child?
child diapers.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, grab my beer,
The sexy kind.
and then I'm like, I get these diapers and I go to the counter, and I use my card. Doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's sad.
And then I'm like, I look at my wallet for cash, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that much, so I just put the diapers back and I buy the beer. But this guy doesn't know I'm a magician. He doesn't know it's for a magic trick. So this fucking dude's looking at me. and he
Diaper,
looks at the
beer.
thing, and he's like, I think you should probably get those, right? And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, no. And I just go through this. It wasn't I'm outside being like, oh, that is a wild exchange. Like, that guy is also telling this story.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if my card declines, I know I'm wrong. I'm poor for sure, but here's the money.
And if he sees you online or on TV, he's gonna tell his friends that guy's a shitty
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He doesn't even acknowledge his kid.
Yeah.
You look online, doesn't even acknowledge
gonna
his
shit.
kid.
Pretends. He
Kid's gonna
tells
shit diaper or
stories.
not.
I don't have a kid.
Yeah. Dude, I need this drink to deal with this shitty kid.
So the kid doesn't get beat up. Forget the diapers. Did you guys get into any altercations while you were there? Like, did anybody try
None.
to fight you?
No.
No,
I-
none.
I had some really awful times because I went on a couple solo adventures really drunkenly.
Really?
You got drunk alone in a country where no one speaks English.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or almost.
Well, I've only been to a few I've been to like 4 South Asian countries before, but always with my wife. And when I'm with my wife, she keeps me very responsible. I don't really ever get that drunk. We just do things together. But Chris had more jet lag than me, and I'm like, I can do this, and no, I cannot. If you're in a place like they will, I end up getting like. I had to call my visa company twice, being like, I think I've got double charged, like for like $600 at these ATMs.
Did they do it?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Like there's just 2 charges, boom, boom, and I'm like, so I had like, I didn't get any fights, but I got fleeced twice, and I'm just this fucking white dude.
How'd they fleece you? It's an ATM.
Because you don't know how drunk I get. The guy's like, yeah, put
Pass
it on the
again,
card.
pass
'Cause
again.
Yeah, pass again, and like nothing's in English at all. I'm not joking. So you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
know if it went
You're like,
through
"Did
or
this
not."
go?" He's like, oh, it didn't work. Oh, push the thing, and then and you're like, okay. So I'm just getting, and I'm ripe for the picking, and I shouldn't put myself in that situation. But like, so I had some really weird times. But if you go there with like a modicum of self-respect, you're gonna be okay. I was just in a weird.
That
weird
might be
mode.
why everything is cash, because white guys were always getting fucking robbed.
Probably.
And they were like, okay,
Yeah.
we're going to make them pay cash. That way they can't.
There was a lady trying to whore out her daughter to him at one point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
How do they
'cause
know that you like him young?
when you no, this lady was really old.
I had a
Her daughter
sign.
was older than him.
She's trying to fucking.
Yeah, she's whoring out her daughter.
like
so
her
after
43-year-old.
yeah, after the bars.
That is, goddamn.
I'm
Dude,
depressed thinking about it.
it's so fucked up because you're walking like we're drunk, we're like fucking looking for a cab, whatever, we're out of here, and they know they're like, oh fucking gaijin, they're like, let's go, they got money, right? And they're like, they're so incessant, dude. And I'm like, no, we're good. They're like, no, show you a good time, show you my daughter, she's so beautiful, my daughter, she's whoring out her daughter. That is the most fucked up thing I've ever
Maybe
seen.
she was trying to get you
I'm
to
like,
ma-
what about you? How much for you? She's like, no, my daughter, not me.
She's
my
more
daughter.
beautiful,
I'm
more
old. She's beautiful. I'm like, how much?
fucked is
I
that?
just like trying
Maybe
to,
she
like,
thought
double down.
she could pawn off the daughter. She could marry her, take her to another country.
Maybe.
Maybe, but
I don't know. There was only one way to find out.
So we're scientists. We tested that shit.
yeah.
Turns out she just wanted to bang.
No, I have many more adventures to make there, but like it's a place you can't go if you have no money. Like
No.
It's so expensive.
I was like, oh, I wish I came here like when I was single. You go on a crazy adventure. It's like no, you'd be broke in a day.
Yeah, you'll spend $10,000.
Yeah.
Like in a week.
fuck.
Oh, it'd be
Really?
nuts.
Yeah, because you're out partying and stuff, and everything's expensive.
So
and
10 G's, like even before paying the hotel rooms.
Yeah.
How expensive are the hotel rooms?
Depends where you go. Not so bad. You pay $200-300 a night
Okay.
downtown Tokyo.
Okay.
Unless you want to stay. You ever see Lost in Translation?
Yeah.
If you want to stay in that hotel,
The pod hotels?
you're paying $2,000-3,000 a night. That one hotel. Every other hotel in the vicinity is like $300-400 a night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
But-
can do it in New York expensive.
Yeah.
You don't have to go crazier than that.
Yeah.
But it can easily escalate quickly with barely any of your knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't read anything.
Exactly.
That's right. And taxis
And
and this and that
excitements.
and beers and it's just it adds up really quickly. You go here and there. Just
Your buddy though, Cyril, is he's a Japanese guy?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Japanese and American.
What does he
Okay.
do?
He's a magician. He's like the most popular. He's like the Copperfield of Japan.
Yeah, he's guys done like 20 something specials out
Yeah,
there.
like literally 20 years running on TV.
Okay.
So if we're there and he's there, he will protect us from getting scammed?
No.
Oh.
No, he will watch you get scammed and laugh at you later.
Yeah. No, he's a
He's a
good dude.
true homie.
He brought us to his buddy's karaoke bar. It was so funny. It's called The Ruler. You remember this?
I remember being there, but I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it's called The Ruler. He gave his business card, and it's just like a ruler. And the guy who owns it is like super funny Japanese guy, but he kept saying, he's like, oh, I have big dick. I have a big dick. And he kept saying big dick. And the guy, like, his energy matched what he was saying, but like it was his club called The Ruler. So I guess like that was his whole claim to fame. Like, I have a big dick, but he would tell everybody.
I remember
guess
zero of this.
yeah, because I guess in Japan this is unheard of, and so he's just like, I have a big dick. I'm big, he's telling everybody I have a big dick. And we went to
If
this-
you think my dick is big, wait till you see
yeah.
my taint.
And it was like a funny cultural joke. But yeah, we did the karaoke place, but like he covered the tab there because that would have cost about $5,000 that night. Just
What
the
the
karaoke place.
fuck?
Because it's a private karaoke place where you rent out the spot and it's just bottle service, and it's like, yeah.
There's a lot of people there that have a lot of money, so they make it really easy for those people to do things. Like, it's not like those exclusive experiences are just around every corner there. And here they're harder to find, right? But so you can stumble into them accidentally
Yeah.
there. Here you'd have to like know someone to get to the place where you're going
Yeah,
to lose
that's
a lot of money.
exclusive.
There you can walk into a place and lose a lot of money. Like, it's
A question: How I didn't know that they have so many rich people. What do they do in Japan? Like, where's the money come from? Like, I know, let's say you go to Saudi Arabia or Dubai, it's oil money. Where's the money in Japan?
Imagine this answer. I'm gonna try, and Chris will fix me up here. But like, they got 120 million people or whatever the fuck in Japan, right? It's a crazy amount of people. They're a country that's so small on the map, yet they influenced every other country in the fucking world with their culture, the anime, the food, the way they dress, the way they sexually,
games.
everything. So imagine that impact. So like, they run so much more than we think they run. They don't need us at all. They don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you go there, it's like if New Zealand was more important. It's so wild, man. So they must be getting rich off something. There's no way you can influence the entire world from this big and not have a bunch of rich people. I don't know.
And they hoard everything. Like gaijin literally means outsider. And like when anybody comes, like I think it was after World War II, they said to themselves, well, we need to be self-sufficient. So they learned how to do everything, and they just ended up doing everything better than everybody else in the world in every field they did for this small country. And so they're like, yeah, we don't need exports or imports. We'll just fucking crush it and lock down.
Which is the exact opposite of what Canada's been doing.
We're
getting crushed.
Like when COVID hit, everyone was like, fuck, we should make stuff. And then we said that for like about a minute.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, goddamn, I can order this online.
Yeah, World War II is really when Japan blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
twice.
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. There's that old joke with the Oppenheimers, like it was like, what was it? Barbie was the first Japanese export to hit America, and Oppenheimer was the first American export to hit Japan. It was something like that.
Is Barbie Japanese?
No.
I think so.
No.
What was it, American? But I think it was made in Japan.
Oh, maybe. Stuff used to get.
Mattel, right?
Yeah. Well,
Mattel?
actually, you know what? Japanese people might have owned the company that has Barbie.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, because they used to own a lot of the toy manufacturing stuff.
It was manufactured in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, yeah?
Their clothes were hand stitched by Japanese homework.
And it came out the same week as Oppenheimer. So like Japanese people were excited to see one of those movies.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Fuck, man, you make me want to go, but I want to go with someone that speaks the language.
No.
No, I mean it doesn't really matter.
Adventure.
I speak
No, but I
I
mean,
speak
how
a
am I
little
gonna
bit. I speak I tried to learn for like 6 months, and like it got me like.
It's complicated. Huh?
It is complicated, but it's like it was fun because when people were having conversations, I knew what they were talking about.
Okay.
At least I didn't know exactly.
How did you learn, like Babbel or something? Or?
I have a few apps like Drops and Rosetta Stone, but then I did online tutoring as well once a week.
God damn.
And then like she made me, I had to write down like fucking hiragana and like learn how to spell and all that shit.
So you learned how to write with the Japanese
only
letters
hiragana and
stuff?
katakana. I didn't learn kanji yet, which is like
Okay.
the Chinese writing that the Japanese people use. But yeah, I learned
What
like
do they use every day?
because they use a mix of all three. That's what's fucked up. And hiragana is like phonetics, so it's sounds. Each symbol is a sound, and then katakana is like the Americanized version for American words. There's a whole bunch of words there that are only Americanized, like a fork is forku, because there's no word for fork, and it's spelt in katakana. Because that's like the Americanized. All the words that are Americanized
are only in that language.
So whenever we
Or in
hear a
katakana.
word with the, and it always ends with the ooh, right?
A lot of them, yeah. You can add a oo to
And
most
they'll
words,
understand you.
and they'll understand more than if you don't add it. So
Okay.
like beer is biru, fork forku, knife knifeu, cheese chizu.
Would
like,
he be fagu?
What is spoon?
Fagu,
Chris? Is it
fat
spoonu?
retardo.
No, spoon.
Fat retardo.
Spoon is supun,
Supu.
No,
and
really.
soup is supu.
Supu.
Oh, supoon with my supu.
Yeah, it is. It's,
Retardo. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
but they'll have like McDonald's is macadonaldo. Macadonaldo. Like that's McDonald's.
Macadonaldo.
So they just add like a vowel between every
Mastodon.
phonetic. Yeah.
Mastodonado.
It is
Like,
the coolest
yeah.
place. We have to go back. Let's go.
Like if you're table hopping in Japan, you're table hopping.
Taibaru Hapanadu. I can
Like
kind of understand that.
Yeah. So like a lot of it, you're like, oh, I kind of get what you're saying.
Where can I find the kokenaru and the hokaru?
Dude, they will understand that so fast.
They will understand everything you said.
Yeah.
I guarantee they'll be like $200 and $200. Like, what's for what? It's like it's gonna be insane.
$200. What's their money? The yen.
Yeah.
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 And will the exchange rate?
The exchange rate right now is pretty good if you're from Europe, but right now from Canada, it's about 10 cents is 100 yen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
fucking
that's the other
loaded.
thing too, where they fuck you because we don't understand. Our brains are not used to dealing with such large numbers. So they're like, this is 300,000.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hang on, 30,000, 300,000. Hang on, which
Yeah.
number means $300?
Is it $300 or $3,000?
Yeah.
What am I paying for this?
Okay.
That was very
Yeah.
confusing.
Like, yeah, because like 30,000 or whatever, you're like, oh, okay, that's $300. But sometimes it'll say 300,000, but you're just seeing zeros at this point.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, take it, and then you're like, what? Oh no,
It's fucking wild,
insane.
dude.
My card, thank God,
I miss it.
I have no I don't have a big limit, so I declined on one purchase because I just don't have that amount of money in my bank. But
So they were trying to rip
Oh,
you
that's
off.
a good idea. Getting a card, like even if you do have a big limit, you get one
Yeah.
card with like a
we have
$2,000
different lives,
limit.
Mike. I'm poor,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, exactly. It's a
He
good
spends
move.
his money on alcohol and diapers.
That's right. It's a good move though.
No,
Actually,
just
on alcohol.
Yeah. And sometimes forgoes the diapers.
No, but that is the right move, I think, because you can't see it after a while. You're like, I don't know what numbers.
Yeah,
this
we
is.
were running the ATM all the time, and I was just pulling out numbers. It was like Monopoly money, dude. I had no idea what this shit's worth.
Yeah.
It's like I'm holding 30,000 yen right now. It's like, oh, it's just $300. I was like, huh? Like I don't know. The value of money goes away when you travel. I
Yeah.
think as well when you're paying for something. It doesn't feel like you're really spending real
So
money.
how much is so $1 million is $10,000?
It's like 100,000, I think, or is it
No.
10,000?
Man, you might have this right.
You might be right.
Divided by 10, basically.
No.
Look it up.
divided by
100.
100.
100. I think it's 100. I think it's
Yeah, but it was like 1 for 10 or 1 for 100. One of those, but like to the penny.
I
So
like that you learned the language, you learned how to spell, but you didn't learn the value of money.
yeah, it was like divided by 10 or 100 or one of the two or 1,000.
Times 108.
That's for
shit, okay.
American.
No, CAD to Japanese yen. 1 CAD is 108.84 Japanese yen.
Oh, so it went up a
We
bit.
were at about 100 then.
Yeah, we were at about 100.
Yeah, which makes it really confusing because that makes 300. Is it 30,000? Like
Yeah,
that.
they'll be like,
the
it's
two-
30,000. You're like, is that $300 or $3,000?
Yeah.
Like, it's so that confused me quite a bit.
And again, like if you're sober as a church mouse or whatever this phrase is,
It's not a problem.
you're fine. But like,
What about the little corner stores? Are people when you go in they try to rip you off, or you can buy?
Nah.
You
no,
can
no,
like,
no,
Most
most people are not trying to rip you off.
Also-
It's late at night when you're drunk that they're like
I think
opportunistic.
most countries are like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend that got kidnapped twice in Brazil, and I
Holy
was like,
shit.
"How the fuck can you get kidnapped twice?" And he was like,
I'm very
I
heavy.
used to do a lot of cocaine, so
Makes sense.
So you
Yeah.
risk stuff.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
go see
looking
those
for
people.
coke.
Yeah.
But so I'm just a drink guy, so I don't really risk stuff.
Yeah.
But I could get kidnapped once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not twice.
Yeah, you're never gonna.
But like, you go to 7-Elevens there, like in Shinjuku in downtown. Like you go to the 7-Eleven, and no one's working there. By the way, they trust everyone, which is weird. Like people pass out in the street and they use like their wallet as a pillow. Like
Okay.
they don't even. No one will ever take it. And so you go into 7-Eleven, you grab what you want. There's machines that just talk to you, and then when you walk by, they're like little Japanese voice coming out of it, and you scan your item, and it's like self-serve, and it's like what, and you put your money in, and then there's a pile of receipts on the ground, like a foot high, of just like this people just walking out just after they paid. They trust you that you're gonna pay. It's very
Well,
very
hold on
weird.
a second. I walk into a 7-Eleven. I buy shit.
Yeah.
There's a machine,
There's a machine. You got to figure it out. I showed you.
but
when
I
you were
could
paying.
also just walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one does it, but yeah.
So
I'm a pioneer.
on one of my solo nights, I went to this place. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's like it's a whole just streets of bars that literally have between 1 to 4 seats.
Yep.
That's how many people would consider this bar. That's so tiny. They
Tiny
are.
rooms.
And they're all unique and different and weird. And I went by myself on these little.
You sure you weren't like in a casino and
Yeah.
there's like blackjack table?
Yeah, because you make you pull a thing and no drinks come. No, but I go and I'm drinking, doing my thing, living my life, and then I get to this one, and then I realize I have no money left, and it's like cash only again. And I'm like, I have to go to the thing, and they're like, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm like, all right, and I just get up and I leave, and I walk for 20 minutes to find a fucking ATM. I get money, go back, and they were like not concerned that I wasn't coming back. Because just nobody does that.
They're
I
so
literally
trustworthy.
couldn't say anything for them to understand. They didn't know what I was saying, and I just left. And I came back 40 minutes later and paid. And for them, it wasn't even like,
Yep.
oh, you're here. It was like, they knew I was coming
Yeah.
back. I didn't even know I was coming back.
And there's a weird cultural things like when you're giving money and taking like money or business cards. That happened to me.
Oh,
Yeah, people give you business cards. You gotta you have
it
to
with both hands.
you take it with both hands. Same with money in like a corner store. It's like this, or this is like root. So it's like
Okay.
it's like this, and then you take the business card when they give you a business card, and you have to look at it, and you have to oh wow, and you gotta like act because they're all acting, and you're like wow, and then you turn it around, you gotta oh, and the whole
Big
time you're
fuckeroo.
talking to them, you never put it in your pocket. You never just fucking throw it in your
those
pocket.
guys in Vegas that give the cards for strip clubs and hookers, they always freak out.
Japanese people just like fucking thank you, thank you.
organic asshole.
They're backing up.
Let me give you mine.
Yeah.
And they're bowing. They're like,
Dentist.
that's so wacky, but it makes me want to go so badly.
Dude, it's
amazing.
dude, one of my favorite memories. All right, we're coming back from Ottawa. Like we spent a few nights in Tokyo, but then we went to what was the Roppongi? Roppongi was like the more divey area, party area. So we spent there. Then we went to Odawara, and then we went back to Tokyo and Shinjuku. This is like downtown, fucking Times Square. There's a literal. We stayed in the Godzilla building. There's like literal Godzilla off the building, and like once a day he's like, "Roar," like fucking.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. Look at the guy. That's where
How
we stayed.
expensive was that hotel?
It was like $300-400 a night. It wasn't too bad.
Wow.
You see it? Pull it up. This is the hotel we stayed
This
at.
is insane.
Yeah, it's where we stayed. It was fucking super sick.
Holy sh...
Yeah, the
You wanna
view
pull it up
was
for-
nuts, dude. Yeah,
whoa, it's Godzilla.
That's cool as
it's
fuck.
huge.
Ho-ha.
That was where we stayed.
Yeah, it was dope.
So this fucking thing moves too?
No,
Godzilla
it
moves?
just like
just
just like
yells?
screams, but inside it's like
Okay.
posters of Godzilla everywhere and whatnot.
Crazy.
But we were here first day, right? We got here, we're a little hungover, and we're like, dude, you know what? To set us straight, it's 11 a.m. Let's go get a fucking pint, right? So we walk down the street, we got our luggage, everything else. There's this, and all the doors, they slide, like this. They got a button, and they go. They don't. There's no. You don't. there's a button. Always everything's automatic and it's fucking. But even if it's, and so we're walking and we see this little dive. We're like, oh, let's go. Here's like a hookah lounge or something, and we go, doom, and there's a girl like this, literally,
Purple hair.
passed the fuck out on the bar by herself. She's the bartender, and she goes. Like this, right? She goes, like her hair's all matted, and she's like, she had the wildest night, and she's like, oh, hi, and we're like, hey, can we come in? She's like, come on. It was so, like, we woke her up during her nap, sit there, got some hookah, got some beers.
Most video game shit you ever see in your life.
Dude, it was like literally, she was like, and she was super cute and everything, and I was like, what the fuck is this place, dude?
Yeah,
it was sick.
NPC all the way.
Yeah.
Holy
Like
shit.
Chris and I are like, is this real?
Everybody parties till like, the bars don't close. By
So
the way,
they party until they pass out.
we went to a bar, and we got out of there at like 1 p.m.
What the
We didn't know
fuck?
what time it was.
If you asked me, I would have said, I'm like, we went to 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Chris, and I was like, what's the one?
Can you
1
smoke
p.m.
inside?
Oh, of course.
God damn.
You're in the wrong country.
Yeah,
It's-
we found weed, which was a big problem because like weed is like a no-no over there, right? And like we met these guys, these black guys got us in the street, like come on in. We're like, yeah, these guys, we like these guys.
trust them.
Yeah, we trust them. We went and took an elevator, and by the way, all the bars you walk down, there's like sky-rise buildings, right? And there's 19 signs because there's 19 bars up and down in the ground everywhere. No matter where you go, you can walk into any of these little bars. So we go in this one, we're like, I don't know, we trust these guys. Let's go. We go down. And all of a sudden, there's like this club, there's hookah. This guy sells me weed. We're smoking, we're drinking, all that.
Smoking weed in the club.
Smoking weed in the club because people are smoking cigarettes and all that stuff. And just having fun, doing whatever. And then he's like, oh, let's go to another place. We go to another place. We have fun with these guys.
Yeah.
And we're just like, can we keep drinking? They're like, yeah. Keep giving us beers, keep ringing up a tab and whatnot. And we fucking, at one point, we're like, dude, it's fucking like, it's like 9 a.m. We're like, yeah, they're still letting us drink. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Let's keep drinking. Keep drinking. We get out there like 1 p.m., dude. We're like, ugh. I think we slept for like 20 hours after that.
Him like what time is last call?
So
Yeah,
as long as you don't leave,
It never closes.
You can't
exactly,
go back.
you can't go back in.
Okay.
So if you leave, you're out.
Yeah.
But if you just stay, they'll feed you drinks. And so we're just sitting there and having a good time.
Really?
Yeah. Do magic, fucking just at one point passing out, waking up. Like it was a wild time.
And it's, the street level doesn't matter, like Chris is saying. Like here, it's like if you have a good place, a prime place, like a good bar, whatever, it's like on the street level. There, like the best place might be not the street level, might be
Underground.
garbage. It might be underground, but it also might be 4/7.
Yeah, and you got to walk up
and they don't just there's no discerning. Taste wise, they don't care whether you're here or there. Like, oh no, that's the best place. We go there. This place sucks. This is 7-Eleven.
Classy joint, hostess club,
Yeah.
karaoke. Like it doesn't matter. You just end up somewhere,
like,
dude.
oh,
It's
I'm
It's like a
very
video.
wild.
It's like playing
It's like
Cyberpunk.
awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's
100%.
insane. It's
Yeah.
another world, completely another world. It threw us off kilter. Like the whole time, we're like, dude, this is a fucking planet. This is a whole other planet. The way they behave, what they eat, the way they dress. They dress fucking great, by the way. They're
Yeah,
like,
they look
everybody's
cool.
fashion, like it's cool.
Well, goddamn, I hope people enjoyed. This was a Japanese episode of Two
Yeah.
Drink a Minimum. Mike Ward is online, mikeward.ca. He's on tour right now. He started the new French tour. His podcast, the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet, is available on Patreon. Patreon.com/Suzekut. Get the entire back catalog.
Exactly.
This is the award-winning podcast, Suzekut.
Award-winning podcast.
And for his tour dates, tickets, all that, mikeward.ca. We got Wes Barker. Wes, what's your website?
Find me at mikeward.ca.
Goddamn right.
Tour dates, no problem. Chris, what's your website?
Yeah, it's wesbarker.com. Is it wesbarker.com?
It's .ca, but it's
.ca, wesbarker.ca for all tickets. He's got, how many shows he got going on right now?
I got an 8-show tour coming up in BC and Alberta.
Yeah.
Get there. Get in line. Show up.
All right.
All right,
Good
Chris
enough.
Ramsay?
Yeah, same.
Fine. The links are in the description. Chris Ramsay
First
52
touch up.
on Instagram. Poseidon is Poseidon69. I'm PantelisComedy.com. All the links are there. The Patreon's there. Thank you all, and go fuck yourselves.